Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome into the Dan Levely Show. Thank you for clicking that play button, as always. And I know here on the Dan Levely Show, we like to focus on cannabis, music, and comedy. But today, we're doing something a little different. We're taking a little trip down the runway with founder of Bougiewild, Yolanda Crump. So she's going to be stopping in right about now. So here we go.
Hello,
Welcome.
everyone. My name is Yolanda Crump, and I am the founder of Bougiewild. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm happy.
Happy. That's good.
Yes.
Good. Always good to be happy.
Yes.
Yes. Now, let's just jump right into things real quick because we don't have much time today, about 30 to 40 minutes. But how did you come up with Bougiewild? Because this is how we connected, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, like a couple days ago. This happened quick. We put this together quick.
Yes. The universe gave it to me. Bougiewild was given to me from the universe from actually criticism. I just want to point out Genesis 50:20 state what was intended to cause me harm turned into the good for me to go out and tell others. And that's how this brand was created. Some call me bougie, some call me wow. The funny thing is, it's just my personality and my style. And so Bougiewild whole message is don't let nobody put you in a box. Be free to be who you are. It's a free to be me energy.
Awesome. So yeah, this is the clothing line. I went onto your website and I checked
Yeah.
everything out. It's mostly for women,
Yes.
but there is a T-shirt on there for you fellas out there if you want to go. But if
Yeah.
you want to go cop that.
And let me be honest. When I first started when the brand first started and it was given to me, it was about women. But guys was like, I'm bougie. Wow, I can't be put in the box. So I had to open my mind because I was putting the brand in the box, right?
Uh-huh.
So I had to open my mind, and now I am adding men because men are relating to it too. Because I know typically when you see the word bougie, you want to relate to a woman.
Right.
But if you take two words and put them together, it has its own new meaning. So Bougiewild is just saying, you guys, let's be free to be ourselves in a society where they try to put labels on us. They want to put us in a box, expected to conform a certain way because of where you come from or how you live now. But let's talk about just being genuinely, authentically self. And that's what Bougiewild is. It's expressed through the clothing line. It is a message. It is a movement. It's an energy. And I'm out here thankful for the opportunity to just be able to talk about the whole energy, the movement.
Right. No,
Mhm.
no, you're pretty much like a positive person, I assume, because everyone out here that I talk to is pretty much like lacking with, was pretty much just like bursting with positivity, and that's what I love about this
Yeah.
because I was a negative person way back when,
Mm-hmm.
and I just decided it's not a way you want to live your life. You can't just
Right.
wake up every day and be like, my life sucks, because if you do that, your life is gonna suck.
Right.
But if you wake up and you're like, I'm gonna kill today, you're gonna kill that day. And if you
Right.
wake up and do that every day, you're gonna do that every single day. So it's all about a positive mind frame. So
It is. And life happens, right? Life happens. And with the whole Bougiewild movement, the energy, it's saying that when things come at you, life come at you, find the good in it. Like find the good out of whatever. Like what lesson? What was it for me to learn? Why did this happen? Like whatever it is, look at it from a perspective of how do I grow from this? Because like you said, the energy is all about the mindset. Just like
mm-hmm.
you, when you had this idea to create your podcast, it started with a thought.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking to a lady today, it's all about looking at things from a positive perspective. And just so you all can relate and really identify, I come from an uneducated, poverty background. I was a teenage mom, high school dropout, two children by the time I was 17 years old. And my evolution coming from that poverty mindset it's conditioned that when you grow above it, you get labeled bougie. You get treated in a condescending manner. And then also being on a professional level, now I have a degree. I'm a real estate agent. I'm a enroll agent, which I'm licensed to practice law in 50 states. Previous
Oh wow.
agent, a person that audited taxpayers and all these returns. You are supposed to act a certain way. You can't let your hair down. If I'm at an event where all of the professionals in the room, professionals don't know how to have fun. They want to sit up and act with their legs crossed. And so Bougiewild is that energy saying, I don't care where you come from. At the end of the day, enjoy yourself, be you. Don't let nobody change you, because it's nothing like being the best version of yourself and being free to be yourself. Like I'm the Bougiewild. I be like, hey y'all, my name Yolanda. I bring the energy. Yeah.
Right. Right. And that's what happens though. If you bring energy, they're gonna absorb it. And it makes everything positive around you too.
Right.
So that's how it is.
It's an energy. It's a can't be box. Be free to be yourself. Because when you're free to be yourself, you're happy. You're happy.
Of course. Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I enjoy doing this podcast, because I'm free to be myself.
Right. when you make that decision, that choice to be great, being great requires a lot of hard work. Being great, living intentional, and overcoming life's obstacles that were dealt to you that had nothing to do with you. And now you can stand in, I know who I am. And when you know who you are, society sometimes will want to dim that light. And Bougiewild said, don't let nobody dim your light. I'm gonna let it shine. Live the life. Yeah.
That's right. Now, when like I said before, we put this together, like me and you connected, and we put this show together in like a few days' notice.
Yeah.
I put up a post on one. I don't remember what group it was, but it was like one of the podcast share groups. And you're just like, hey, I'd like to be a guest on your show. And then I was like, all right, cool. Send me some links and all that. And then you sent me like this big long bio, and I was like, oh, okay. So I read your bio, and I was like, I have to have her on the show, because you're not only what you're doing with Bougiewild like intrigued me. It's pretty much your come up story. Like you pretty much came up from like the bottom.
Yes.
Started from the bottom, now we here. You know, type of thing. So yeah, if you would like to like indulge in your little come up story, I would appreciate
that. Awesome. Sure. You guys, I had my first child at 15 years old. I've been on my own since I was 15 years old. Grew up in a poverty mindset background. My mom, she was uneducated. I love her dearly. However, I do want to identify that there are people out here that's being raised by uneducated, frustrated, aggravated people, in which we are subject to abuse. We are subject to abuse mentally, physically, emotionally. And I've been on my own since I was 15, because my mom, due to her upbringing, used to always say, when you think you grown, get out of my house. Like, I went and got pregnant because I thought my mom didn't love me, and I thought a baby was going to fix it. Like, that's how fucked up. And just speaking the real, y'all. So coming from that mindset and going out here in the world, like, I always knew that I was gonna make it. I remember just leaving home as a 15-year-old girl, saying, I know I can make it, because I knew in my mind back then, I thought I had to go get a job, get me a car, and I did these things like I did. And where I am today, I'm a full-time entrepreneur. I have an accounting degree. I have a real estate license in Tennessee and Mississippi, but that required me to make a choice to change my whole perspective in life. Like, I watch who I talk to, I watch what I listen to. Like, it requires a whole mind transformation. And that's why it's so important that Bougiewild message is out, because society tried to label you when they think they know, and I am that voice for people to say, no matter where you come from, what you were born into, you got the power that's in you. Like, we got power, and I am here to stand as proof. Like I tell people, I'm in Atlanta right now. I went to an empowerment today. I performed last night. Like, y'all, I'm out here. We got power. I want to show y'all. Look, I'm out in the world like Jesus. You hear me? And
That's right.
I'm so transparent. I'm so humble about it. I'm so vulnerable with it, because people like, you don't have to tell people where you come from, because they see me as cocky, and I'm not cocky. I have no ill will, no malice, no irritation, aggravation, frustration. I'm just happy. You hear me? Happy is a mindset. And when you overcome all of these things and you make a choice that I'm gonna live this way, like even with building this brand, even with taking the necessary step, like you said, I inbox you. Look, I want to be on your podcast. That's me knowing who I am. That's me believing in myself, and I'm on your podcast. You hear me? Yep. That's what I'm doing out here. My life is to be shared, because society try to label you coming out in this world as a 15-year-old girl out here working and stuff. There are a lot of things I went through in which I was criticized or condemned, not understanding, teenage mama, high school dropout. You go out in the world, insecure and trying to figure it out, and just trying to get to know who you are. And I thank God that I have gotten to know who I am, and that message I won't convey. So, like, everything I've been through my come up, when you said my story might be a teenage mom, high school dropout, but I always believed in myself. Like, I always have. God has been good to me. I've never been homeless. I ain't got no sad story other than I had them babies and I left home. Everything after that, everything I put my mind to. I'm 45 years old. You hear me? I go work out every day. I love me some me. I take care of my teeth. People be like, you, baby, all of that. God is in us. It's my message. Y'all go read Bougiewild.com and look at my story. I'm telling you all, we got power. I'm proof.
Right. Yeah. There's proof that you can do anything you set your mind to, guys.
Yes.
Anything you can do.
Yeah.
Like, just like coming from a single teenage mother and to the come up of a clothing line and to your own company, you can do anything as long as you set your mind to it.
That's set your mind. And educate yourself. Educate yourself. Knowledge is power. And then also seek wisdom. Train your mind or it'll betray you. You hear me? Like, that little voice in your head that nobody hears, you need to be making sure you carry out the actions, because at the end of the day, you can come out here all you wanna and worry about people, them and they, and what they say. What you need to be worried about is that person you looking at in the mirror every day.
Right.
Work on you. You owe it to yourself to become the best version of yourself. That's my message. That's what I'm saying. Don't be worried about what nobody else see. Bougiewild is can't be boxed. Be free to be yourself. Because when you free to be yourself, you happy.
That's what it's about.
Working on you. Like I tell people, I'm free to be me. It's what you see in my energy. I'm real with myself. I don't conform to society. I didn't let my mama box me. I'm just
That's right.
I'm grateful. God is good. I give God all the glory. God is in us. You got to put in the work. You got to believe in yourself. Believe that you got the power of the choice, that you got the power to train your mind. People don't understand. It's a lot of mind training. I be studying all type. I'm a spiritual person, y'all. I don't claim nothing. I'm a very spiritual person. Training your mind is where it's at. Just life.
It's funny that you say that you're a spiritual person, because I also see myself as spiritual. I don't go to church or anything, but I believe in. I believe that God gave me a path, and it's up to me to make the footprints, and that's pretty much what I tell everybody.
Yes, the reality is we don't know our power. Like, this a whole nother. We don't know our power, and so we looking for something on the outside instead of realizing it's within you. If you're looking for something on the outside to make you whole, I really that's like looking for a puppeteer, like a puppeteer. You got if you give me your address and I put it in my GPS, I'm gonna pull up where you at on the podcast. But if I go veer off on some other street trying to find you, I'm gonna call you, hey man, where you at?
Right.
Get lost. So it's just all about, like, I encourage people, you got to have some type of foundation. You got to practice something no different than going to the gym. You know, you need to go to the gym, watch what you eat, and you gonna look good. You practice.
Nope.
But you got to recognize what's not good for you. Just like if you go out there and eat a banana off the tree and it swell your eye up, how you gonna eat that banana?
Right? Is that supposed to happen?
You then don't go eat the banana, then blame the banana. Tell me that banana took you down through that. So that's where I come in, and it's a conscious awareness life is what I practice, creating the person I want to be, realize what I don't like about me and working to change it.
Right.
It requires a lot of work, and it's just like life, the elements of life, rain, the sun, the world constantly evolve. We got to watch what energy we put out there because it's constantly evolving, right? Just like the sun leave and it come back, you know. The rain, no rain, no flowers. If it didn't ever rain, we wouldn't be able to have crop for us to eat. So when you cry, it's okay with crying. Society make you feel like it's okay. No rain, no flowers. And the mind is the garden. Watch what seeds you plant. Your mindset is everything. You gotta, like, we're having this conversation. Like he said, tonight it's gonna be a little different. We're having this conversation because I'm sure you were inspired. Like, I want to talk to this lady. Because of the positive energy. So
Yep. Yeah, I had to talk to you. I was like, this is like, she just so Bob. I looked at went back on and listened and watched some of your video or interviews, and you're just like, yeah, like you said before, you're just like, hi, hi everybody, this is me. You just like lighten up the room as soon as you get in there, and that's what the type of people I try to tend to gravitate towards, and it's just amazing to see like that one person can step into a room and has changed the whole perception of the entire room.
Yeah. And it took me a long time to get here. Becoming a teenage mom, you become a mom. You don't become who you are. And so my message is get to know who you are. As young individuals, we go out here in the world and we're seeking validation from people. Let's admit, 18, 19, we're not sure who we are, even those that do not have children. Your whole purpose is becoming the best version of yourself. 2020 changed me, y'all. We lost Kobe Bryant and Chad Boseman, and what y'all don't see that God showed us is they became the best version of themselves, and that really changed me. Like, I quit my job. I made over $100,000 at the IRS as an IRS agent. Like, I'm gonna do what I want to do and make a living out of it. The word said, "I'll give will make room," and if y'all don't know this, Kobe Bryant, they doubted him. He became the mamba. That man became the best version of himself. And Chad Boseman, look, he did the Black Panther when he had colon cancer. A lot of people missed it, but see, God showed me that these two people became the best version of themselves. That's our purpose. When the year that God sit us down and we had to watch Netflix, that's what happened.
Right.
Y'all
I love Kobe. Kobe was like a big brother to me without him even knowing it, kind of type of thing. Because he was the person that I looked up to when I was a kid. I wanted to be like him. Before it was Michael at first, but then I moved over to Kobe. But yeah, he's the reason for one of my slogans too, and on my Facebook page is don't forget the kid with the rolled up socks, because we were all that little kid one day where you're out there and you're just like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to conquer the world. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I'm going to do this. And then when we grow up, we kind of lose sight of that. And it's just something that we put on ourselves. Like, okay, now I have to go get a job. I have to work all day. I have to make money. I have to pay my bills. And then I have to get up the next day and keep going to work. And then you just get lost in it. It's just a vicious cycle of getting up, going to work, coming home, getting up, going to work, coming home. And it's just draining on you. So you have to go out there and you have to remember the kid with the rolled up socks when you were a kid, what you wanted to do when you were that young, and how it felt, how that made you feel, and you have to get in touch with him. And that's pretty much how I live my life now. So ever since I became a father, I just look at him and I go, I remember being his age and saying, I can accomplish the world. I can do anything.
Yes. Because you know, like I said, I'm a spiritual person, and I've been saying this and I've been posting this. I'm out in the world like Jesus. And I look at it from a standpoint is when we were kids and we went out there on the playground, if you did a cartwheel, guess what I said? I can do that. And we did it. When you rode that bike, you said, I can ride it. Even though you may fall, but you're going to get back up and you're going to keep on doing it. And just piggybacking on what you said, what happens is the world get a hold of us and the fear, doubt, and insecurity of the world get in us. And so we lose who we are. You want to take from me, like me, I got a big voice and I'm loud. And for years, people call me loud or whatever. But since I'm owning it, you know how many people tell me, man, your voice is amazing. It's powerful. And the world tried to take that from me. And we forget who we are. We forget who we are because of all of these criticisms and condemnation. And so we end up living this life of just, like you said, routine, conformity, survival, you know, all of these labels that are put upon us instead of becoming who we are. Like, that's rare. It's rare, like, to be authentically who I am. And so it's so important for us to get back to thinking about self-discovery. That's why that spiritual thing gets you to looking at who am I? That thing that brings you joy, that comes natural.
Yeah. So what do you want? Yeah. What do you want to accomplish in your life? Because getting up and making somebody else rich is not one of them. I can guarantee that's not on the top of no one's list.
Right.
So
and standing in your truth and, you know, going after it. Because at the end of the day, we get caught up. We become parents and stuff like me. People think I done lost my mind. Because I'm like, okay, I became a mom at 15, became a mother, really never became Yolanda. The universe gave me Bougiewild, you know, but realizing what the universe gave me, okay, I'll take it because I am Bougiewild. I can't be boxed. I'm free to be me. Some call me Bougie, some call me wild. But on this journey of self-discovery and living and realizing and facing life without having fears, doubts, and insecurity. See, that's what y'all see. I'm facing my fears, doubts, and insecurity. I done let go of the world, this materialistic stuff, because that's what we be scared of. Oh, I'm going to lose this, I'm going to lose this. I've been on my own since I was 15. I done lost it and got it back, but I'm like 45. I'm not going to live my whole life scared. I'm not going to die with my music in the inside of me, my gifts. Like, I am now on the journey of expressing who I am. What is it that I love and my passion and, you know, this big thing that's been in me forever to express.
Right.
Who am I? And I like to talk. You see, I be on Facebook.
That's okay. I love to talk too.
I love to talk. And I love positive energy. I love to motivate. I see myself as a motivational speaker. I will be in a stadium with people to inspire them through my own life testimonies from a humble, transparent, and vulnerable place. I get people, they call me all the time. They say, Miss Yolanda, you be so real. Because I am putting that energy out. Like, that's my mission. That's the mission I'm on. Jesus wasn't sent for condemnation. Y'all better read the word for yourself and understand that this the church. Jesus was sent to die for fear, doubt, and insecurity. So that was the sin that he died for. Because fear, doubt, and insecurity create chaos, discord, conflict, irritation, aggravation, frustration, jealousy.
Jealousy, yep.
envy, resentment. And then all we got to do is be humble, transparent, and vulnerable, and we'll get love, joy, peace, and laughter.
It's that easy.
Yeah.
It's that easy.
Keep it real. Like, people be saying,
Yeah.
I cried. Yeah, I cried. I'm going to tell you if you hurt my feelings. You shouldn't let nobody hurt your feelings. Why not?
It's
Why be mad?
part of growing, right?
No, you hurt my feelings. And I'm going to cry because that's when it's raining. No rain, no flowers. You heard?
Right.
So,
Yeah, it's
being real. That's my message. Just saying, why we can't be real? We get adults. We can't express our emotions. That's why so many people running around here doing crazy stuff. Because people told them, don't cry. What?
right. No, when I was a kid, I cried a lot. Like my grandpa was just like, you better suck it up, boy. You're not gonna survive in this world if you're crying all the time. But I think I'm doing okay, you know.
Right.
So, but
no rain, no flowers. If
exactly.
It's rain,
you just can't hold everything inside.
Outside.
Yeah. Can't hold everything inside. That's how murderers are born. They all pent up energy, this pent up regretment and anger. They just keep it all pent up till one day it just explodes. And it's all the wrong people that suffer for it.
We want to act like the reality that stuff. You know, it's a lot of people out here that's in the fame and that's in fame and everything that can't be themselves, man. This is a real issue. It's a real issue that we have in society. Take it lightly and they don't discuss it. Like it's like a big elephant in the room. It's an elephant in the room. Like you shouldn't worry about what people say. But the reality is that's society. But why we don't talk about it like it's not something individuals deal with. I talk to so many people that's afraid to be themselves because I be worried about what people say.
Who cares?
People, them and they, like people, folks will come tell you they said I don't care. And either you gonna like me or you don't, because when I come in the room, hey, my name is Yolanda, because I'm back like a kid again. The word says that when you enter the kingdom of heaven, you back like a child. And when we were on the playground, we went up and we said, hey, my name is Yolanda, you want to be my friend?
That's all it took too. Is all you had to do is go out and say hi to somebody. You had a best friend for life. That's it.
Look, let them hurt our feelings. What we say, I don't want to be your friend.
Exactly. You do that now. You just go up to this perfect stranger and just introduce yourself and say, hi, let's be friends. They're just like, get the hell away from me. But,
they look at you like you crazy. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You get looked at like, who is she? I've been going in the room, look, hey y'all, my name,
people be looking at me like, what the hell? She's so happy. Why is she so happy?
Right.
Yeah. I got that question.
Fears, man. Facing fears. I'm a skydiver, y'all. I jumped out of an airplane when
wow.
I was 40. 40. I'm gonna do it again.
What made you want to jump out of a plane? I'm just curious.
It was me letting go of fear. It's saying I was letting go and let God, and if I make it back down to that ground, I can do whatever the hell I want to do. It was proof.
Oh, see, yeah, you like took it as like a sign. Like if I can do this, I can do anything. Man, see, now I have to go skydiving because I am petrified of heights. I have never been anywhere more than 20 feet off the ground. Yeah, I look up and I get nauseous. So it's one of those things.
Yeah, we got power. Like we really do. We really do. We are creators. He said, I made you in my own image. And I'm saying this because it was taken away from us. We've been conditioned to look for it on the outside. And I can't stress enough. It's in us. It's a practice. It's a mindset. It's a choice.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to train your mind. Like, just think if we were taught willpower, focus, discipline. Like, they taught us discipline in the mindset of when we got in trouble.
Yep.
I'm going to discipline you. But let's take it from an adjective in describing to discipline yourself, to recognize what's good. Like everybody say, y'all know the phrase they say, God is good. God is good. But you say God is good, and then don't get me wrong, and I don't mean to step on nobody's toes. Let me just make that full disclaimer. I be talking about my revelation, and I know everybody be sensitive about it, but I'm just gonna tell you how I look at it from my perspective. I ain't trying to put no jackets on nobody's back. All that God is good. That means you gotta live good, feel good, do good, know good, recognize what good is.
Mm-hmm.
If it give you a heartburn, indigestion, diarrhea, constipation, you gonna keep on eating it.
Right.
But we do that mentally.
Yeah.
See, that's what we screwed up at. But we get mad when we keep on having diarrhea, but we want to keep on eating will give us diarrhea. That's when we shoot off. You know, when we shoot off. That when we have heartburn, we want to eat pepperoni. Like pepperoni give me heartburn. It make my body feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Like if you going through in my body be just burning all in my chest.
Right.
That's allowing an energy that's in your spirit that you know bad. You see, constipation. You know, you want to deal with situations that stop you. You know it's gonna stop you. It's constipation, right? You gonna put something in your body, just gonna have you stuck. Lord.
Right.
Feel me? We got to think about that mentally. That's what y'all see when y'all see my energy. That's me training myself, made a choice. Because if I look back, you know, like they said, like wife looked back, she turned into a pillar of salt. Salt crumble. Y'all don't. And it's a mindset. It ain't about all that religious stuff, baby. It's a practice. It's a practice. God in you. That's all y'all see. The Holy Spirit in me. I'm facing all my fears, doubts, and insecurities.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one thing. I don't know. Like some of the people that good, like I'm not saying all of them. It's actually a rare few that I see. But just because you go to church doesn't give you the right to treat people like shit. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now. Just be nice to people. Just because you go to church and you're like, okay, I pray to God and I went to church, so I do all that stuff. It doesn't give you the right to go and treat other people like garbage. Like just because you praise the Lord wants you
Pattern
to.
of the world. See,
Right.
Romans 12:2 said, "Do not conform to the pattern of the world, but be renewed, be transformed by the renewal of your mind." That's normal. See what I'm saying? That's normal. What they don't know. They were programmed like that. They saw other people do it. See, but when people walk like me and understand that there is a conscious awareness, John 3:17 said he didn't send Jesus for condemnation, baby. You can't condemn me. But see, people only give you what they are filled with. Because they don't even understand that Jesus died for fear, doubt, and insecurity. It ain't even about people, them and they. It ain't about what you do. It's about this woman in the mirror. And see, if we focus more on that, just think, you happy, I'm happy. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
That's right.
Just think if everybody woke up and said, I'm going to be happy today. Folks will leave a husband, they'll leave a job, and just really live in faith. And did the work to do who they desire to be. Just said, I'm going to do this because this make me happy.
Right.
Baby, y'all don't know.
That's what your life is about, is to be happy. It's not to slave away for somebody else and just be miserable day in and day out. You find something you love and go for it. Like shoot that shot.
Right.
You're not gonna get that shot all the time. So when you get it, shoot it.
Cause we gonna die.
Nope.
And guess what? We can't take nothing with us.
No.
I'm creating a legacy. Bougiewild live and full effect. You can't be box free to be me energy. It's a legacy. I'm gonna live on. I ain't gonna die. I'm gonna live on through Dan. I'm gonna live on through everybody I touch. You hear me? I'm out in the world like Jesus. He ain't dead, ain't
Let's go back out. Yep. Everyone's gonna remember me because of this.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Because that's what it's all about, the energy, right?
Yep.
It's about knowing who you are. I wrote a song. I am love. I am joy. I am peace. I am laughter. I'm happy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I am love, love myself, know myself, be myself. I am peace, I believe, sow good seed, do good deed. I am laughter, living good, life is going as it should. I'm happy, yeah, yeah, yeah. I am joy, I enjoy all the moments and the memories. I'm alive, I'm gonna thrive, walk with stride, give goodbye. Be yourself, be your best, get prepared for each test. I'm happy, yeah, yeah, yeah. I have no shame, burn no blame. I thank God, y'all, I'm not insane.
That's right.
Yeah,
We just went a cappella here on
yeah,
the Dan Levely show.
yeah.
So Yolanda just went a cappella. It was great. But let's talk about more about your clothing line though. Like what are your plans for Bougiewild?
My vision for Bougiewild is to start an organization that help people identify who they are.
Mm-hmm.
That's the passion because I was one that went out in the world becoming a teenage mom, not knowing who I am. So my vision is to start an organization to help young mothers and just help people that's aspiring to be the best version of themselves, identify and be true to who you are and let your truth set you free. The clothing line is one of those things that in time it's the personality and the style, and that Bougiewild have a whole line where I see it in Dillard's and Macy's and like different stores, boutiques. Like that's my big vision for Bougiewild. It also has positive affirmation shirts like I'm protected because I'm connected. I'm a party in my body. We have power. I am proof. I love myself, know myself, trust myself, be myself, express myself. That's one of my shirts. I am love, joy, peace, laughter, like just different positive affirmations that represents what Bougiewild is about. And just it being a movement that I can be remembered by as a positive, motivational speaker to talk to you all from a humble, transparent, and vulnerable place about my life and sharing with you the revelations that God showed me. I've been on my own since I was 15. I entered the world vulnerable. And all I'd like to do was just bring people together and create happy memories and happy moments. And I see Bougiewild being this big organization that they can say, man, Bougiewild, like the mama of it all, like that nurturer, just
Right.
baby, you can do it, baby.
It's that constant reminder. Yes.
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 You, baby, you. The power in you, baby. Just being that old woman. I see the legacy that, creating, having conferences where it's empowering for people to come out and they get that Bougiewild treatment. Like Bougiewild is a treatment. Like I like nice things, and I see with a butler and being and serve and stuff. Like I like serving people like that. I like having events going around. Y'all come and eat with me because I like to feed people and go around hug y'all. Like you gonna come and meet me there, and I'm gonna have events and we gonna have a good time. And I just like to make people.
That's right. We need more of that in this world. We need more people that want to make other people happy.
Yeah.
If everyone made everyone happy, this would be like a great world.
I'm a philanthropist. Like I like to give away stuff. Like I identify myself as a philanthropist. I see myself, blessing people. I've always liked to do that, and that's what I see for Bougiewild. Bougiewild is going to leave its imprint in the universe. I'm working on my second trademark, which is gonna be a spinoff of Bougiewild, but it's addicted to the good. Like live good. Like why we can't become addicted to the good? Like if it's not good for me, I don't want it. Identify what good is. Live good, feel good, do good, know good. All that God is good. You better live good, feel good.
Yep. Yeah. It's once you get that good feeling, it does become addicting. It's like once you complete one goal, you want to do the other one, and then becomes addicting too. If you have an addicting personality, set goals, write them down.
Yes.
Because you'll get to it.
Right.
Yep. But yeah, I don't want to take up too much more of your time, but I do want to thank you for coming on to the show. And real quick, go ahead and tell these people how they can find you.
You guys, you can find me at bougiewild.com. That's Bougiewild is one word, no space. Bougiewild is a compound word. You can also find Bougiewild on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. My email, if you want to reach out to me, is yjcrump@bougiewild.com. I do speak from a humble, transparent, and vulnerable place. My mission is to empower through my own testimony. With the mission of telling you that you have the right to become the best version of yourself. Do you? It works.
That's right. That's right. Like, just look inside yourself, guys. You can do anything you want to do. That's all we're saying. But again, Yolanda, thank you so much for coming on. We are going to be doing an answer the internet type of thing. See, this is my strategic strategy here is I get people on the show and I corner them. And then I'm like, hey, we have another show coming up on September 3rd. And we're going to play Answer the Internet. I'm going to give away a t-shirt to the winner. So if your schedule is clear and you want to come on, just give me a holler and we'll set that up too.
Send me the link. I'm putting it on my calendar. I enjoy talking to you. Anytime you want to talk or y'all about anything, I travel. I'm gonna have to come meet you because I'm out in the city. Out in the world. But anytime that you want to talk about whatever, I inbox you my phone number. You cause like-minded people have to surround themselves with like-minded people. It's very imperative when you get out here because greatness requires you to constantly plant good seeds and see words or seeds, So I thank you so much for the opportunity. Building a brand does require consistency. It does require believing. It is hard work, but I received the assignment and just this is a whole movement. It's an energy. And I just want to share it with people to say, man, it's all right to be happy.
Right. Yeah.
For real.
Like, it's okay to show happiness.
Right.
You don't have to be a hard ass all the time. You can smile. It's okay.
Right.
That's right. Awesome. But yeah, thank you again for coming on. We're anytime you want to come back on, you're more than welcome. Just shoot me a text or a message, and we'll make it happen.
Well, awesome. Right. Thank you all so much. I'm in the ATL. Look, I'm gonna go out. Y'all, I'm looking cute. Let me go. Y'all have a good one. Peace
out. See you later, Yolanda.
Bye.
And everyone, thank you for tuning in to the Dan Levely Show. I almost said DL Show. See, I'm still adjusting as well. But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. And of course, when you're out there checking out Bougiewild, you might as well go ahead and check out the dlshowmerch.com. That's probably why I get it confused. The dlshowmerch.com. Use promo code the DL Show, and you can get 20% off of your order. We got new shirts out there. It's 420. It's 420 everywhere, somewhere. Yeah, it's 420 somewhere. Stay up. Everything for 420. And your mom likes my content, so yeah. Go check out those shirts, the dlshowmerch.com. And of course, that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for clicking that play button. And I do have something coming up. The Answer the Internet episode is coming up on the 3rd. I am still looking for some guests. I have one or two, but I kind of got to have more than one. Got to have more than one or two guests on that. So be on the lookout for that, September 3rd. Answer the Internet, the Dan Levely Show. And for that, we out. Peace.